Welcome to version of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Central Kansas. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. First of all, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of silage. So, let's go away. Thought this guy wasn't going to start there for a second. So as you recall, we planted that field over here, which is beside the biogas plant. We plowed it, we planted it, and now we're going to go ahead and harvest it. Where am I here? Looking for... Oops, there it is. Field grass outline. What would be a good... Let's try the bottom right-hand corner, which is the southeast corner. Heading... I guess... north would probably be better, actually. Alright, so we got this guy set up here, and then we'll get somebody dumping off the silage that we get from this. Oh, he starts from up there, okay. Alright, so we got that going on, and we also have a couple other fields that are ready to go as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We got field 1 is ready to go, field 7 and 8 together are ready to go. So we're going to do a little bit of harvest in this episode as well, so silage and harvesting all at the same time. It's going to be madness, so to speak. Alright. Let's get this guy set up here. Alright, so that guy's just chilling out there. Let's grab this guy right here. And what we'll have the Massey Ferguson do, we'll have him unload that Colossus. And we'll also use... Where's the west trailer? Oh, it's over there. Gonna do a little bit of trick driving here. Not really, but just backing up. Sometimes backing up like this is easier than going forward, for whatever reason. Sometimes, not always. Alright, let's get this guy rolling here. So we got this guy, and we also have the their field's planted as canola as well, so we're gonna have to deal with that as well. It's crazy. I was talking to a farmer the other day, and he still hasn't planted his fields yet. He's in southern Ontario, and I was rather surprised that he hadn't planted his fields yet. Oh yeah, there's no... Oh, I guess we have to go around. I was really surprised that he hadn't planted anything yet. But he said it's not surprising considering the weather they've been having down there. Like the last couple of days here where I am has been pretty nice, but where he is, he hasn't been able to plant anything. So it's been a bit unfortunate for him in that regards. So I don't know. Makes me a bit sad for farmers because it's thinking like, hey, you really your livelihood's not on the ground yet is what it boils down to. So it makes me a bit sad, but that is what it is. Alright, so we are going to set this guy up, and we'll set him up for, let's say, bunker. Bunker, is that 2, maybe? Yeah, I think it's 2, so we'll do it that way. Alright, so let's do it this way right here. Just drive up here. Start right here. 1, 2. And then we'll set him up for... I'm just going to set him up for bunker 2 because it already has stuff in it. And that'll be the most practical solution, I guess, because there's stuff already in it so we can use it. How much is in here, actually? 100,000 liters, so quite a bit of silage just chilling out there for the time being. So if we can get that, you know, removed or sold, I guess would be the word you might want to use, that'll be to our benefit because, you know, making money. Alright, so that was, let's say, F grass, unload, bunker, let's go B. I think I called it something else. Let's call it B2. Yeah, let's do it this way. Apparently I'm indecisive. There we go. F grass, unload, B2. Okay, so let's get this guy set up here. Not driver helper. One of them as combine. One of them as the Colossus. And we'll get this guy driving. Drive behind the combine. Excellent. So this guy is going to be not quite ready to go yet, but we'll be able to get him going soon enough. Let's set him up. Well, it doesn't matter. Turning maneuver. Start. Well, that's new. Alright, perfect. So, I'll just start this guy off here a little bit. That's funny, it's like it's going too fast and I said I hit 1, not 2. Nearest waypoint. Sure. Let's go first waypoint. Perfect. Excellent. Have that guy doing that. What am I looking for? This guy, sure. So let's fire this guy up. So we have lots of things going on all at the same time. It's pretty crazy, actually. When you think about how much you can get going on at the same time on a farm, it is pretty ridiculous, actually. Alright. Currently, our... Actually, you know what? No, that's probably not quite powerful enough. Just leave that guy here for the time being. Nope, we're not going to use that. We're going to use this one right here. Let's fire this guy up. And that's my phone. I turned the sound on. I'm supposed to be going out with a friend tonight, so if you hear my phone making funny sounds like that, it's because I have the sound turned on. I don't normally have it turned on, but obviously today I do. I'm looking for a field right here. Let's hook this guy up. The only reason I didn't want to hook it up to the other tractor right there was because it's a bit finicky in terms of the way it works because it's articulated. And because it's articulated, it makes it a bit finicky sometimes. So that's the reason for it. Alright, so we'll set this guy as first. We'll drive him over there first, I guess. Probably should do that. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy week. Had a couple people asking me about doing 2 episodes a day. Again, not gonna happen. It's not. That's a big bump there. Not really. It's a little too much. All right, so let's set this guy on his way here. No combine in reach. All right, this guy needs to be fueled. I don't need to see that. Let's fire him up here. And unfold him. And I believe we can fuel up from this trailer over here, so we'll do that. And he's already set up for field 1. Excellent. Excellent. So many things you gotta get fired up all at once. But, you know, if you don't do it, it's not gonna happen. Alright, so that's got manure all in it. There we go. And we'll wait on this guy. This guy's right here. So yeah, it's funny. When you get to a certain point on some of the bigger maps, it's kind of like, alright, let's get things started. And once you get things rolling, it takes forever to get the ball rolling. Because if you don't get these things started and ready to go, it just takes forever. I was talking about that particular phrase the other day with somebody. And I was saying, some people have never heard that particular phrase, forever. But the way you say it, it's from an older movie called The Sandlot, and in The Sandlot, there's a kid who, if you lose the ball in someone's backyard, then you'll lose the ball forever, and it's pretty funny actually. There we go. You lose the ball forever, so the kid's like forever. And it says it just like that too. So it's pretty comical when you hear it. What am I looking for here? This guy, no. Kenworth. Alright, we'll set this guy in his way as well. Need to keep these pigs up to date? Wow, really? Why would you keep the pigs up to date? We need to go sell some pigs is what we need to do. So look at the... Alright, that guy. Oh, that's fine for the time being. Oh, I need to stay in this guy? Really? Oh, there we go. That seemed a bit strange. I must have not. I must have hit it twice or something. This guy's doing this. This guy's doing this. This guy doesn't need to do anything. This guy stays here. This guy I can turn off. This guy's doing this. This was the guy I'm looking for. Jeez. Alright. Fire this guy up too. Too many trucks apparently. I don't normally tab through everything like that, but I wasn't trying to find this truck. I'm not trying to find this. I'm trying to find this tractor, because this tractor is not in a group yet. Or is he? No, he's not. Let's put him in group 7 here. So, a couple of people didn't really like this particular tractor very much. A couple people, the person who suggested was like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that tractor. That's fine. And he was the one who suggested it in the end, which is interesting because, oh, that's annoying. Because, you know, you want it to be a good tractor, but it's not always the case, as we can tell from this one right here. But I like the way it looks. Like, if it were a bit nicer and didn't have that terrible engine sound, I think I would enjoy using it, because it's kind of like a middle-tier John Deere, like a low-tier John Deere tractor, as opposed to like the enormous tractors that from the go that we have. Like the 7-iron, I guess does it have 6-iron? No. Those ones are kind of on the high end, so. We're actually going to use this tractor for an unloader of the silage as well, but we're going to use the other thing over here, but I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Because this guy's got about 200 horsepower as well. Ooh, that looks tinsy-wincy in comparison. We're going to use it because I have enough tractors, so I might as well use it for stuff like this. I really should sell it for something else, maybe, but... Alright, so let's set this guy up to the right mode. And manually. Perfect. Yeah, I really don't like this engine sound at all. I might sell this tractor in the upcoming future. Someone was asking me about the fact that how many episodes I'm going to go to on this particular series, and my feeling is around 30 episodes. That seems to be a good 20. I don't feel like I can do much in 20 for whatever reason, but with 30 it seems like that's a good number. So this would be like episode 24 or something like that. Something in that area. And you're going to be in the way if I let you do what you're going to do here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if you can do the run first. No. Is he going to go to the first point? He's going to get in the way. Oh, is he? No, he's not. Okay, cool. I can dig that. Is this guy full yet? Excellent, he is. Good. So we'll get this guy fired up as well. So many things going on all at the same time. It's just ridiculous. But this is the way I kind of like it. You get to a point in on these types of maps where you got like things all over the place doing all sorts of different things, and it's fun. I like it. But it becomes, you know, not the same thing, I suppose. But Farming Simulator doesn't really change all that much, so I can't really do something really crazy. I know TCGG Rob, actually, I watched one of his videos the other day, and he did it on the forestry mod, and it looked cool, but really not, like, it's not finished yet. Which is a bit unfortunate, because it seemed pretty interesting, actually. Let's raise this up here a little bit. There we go. And let's just request this guy right here, because he's going to get in the way. Perfect. Is he going to do what he's supposed to do? Good. There we go. Now, what tractor is not doing anything? This guy. Let's grab this guy again. I need to move that field edge container out of the way. Because if I don't move it out of the way, it's going to sit there and be in the way. Alright, here we go here. It's a cool container. Actually, when I first used the Agrius Tenuis trailer, I was actually pretty surprised by how little manure it actually used. It didn't use a crazy amount. What are we at? 80%, so use 20% for that huge field. So normally I'm used to using a lot more than that. So in this scenario, I was kind of like, whoa, that's not too bad at all, actually. So I think it was a good idea. All right, so I'm gonna go through a couple of the comments from the last episode. I noticed that Google Plus on the phone changed. For those of you who use Google Plus, thought that was kind of cool. I never figured out how to move that field edge container down, which is a bit sad, because I think it would have looked way cooler had it been like lowered down a little bit, as opposed to the way I have it set up right now. It kind of lowered down. It looks like it's lowered down a little bit, but there we go. It doesn't say anything about lowering it down. No. Nope. Pressing random buttons to see if it does something. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now. I was like, hey, maybe it'll do something. Nope. Yeah. So normally you'd actually unload this first, but I'm moving a small distance. I'm just going to move it right here, so it's just out of the way. I'll leave that guy attached to that for the time being, so. Excellent. Let's pop inside here. Good. What do we got? Last episode. Yeah, it was episode 23 was the last episode, so another 7 more episodes or so. And then we'll change to a different map and enjoy ourselves there. What do we got? Bob says he thinks he has a different 4955 than I do. That's weird. Oh, I know why that didn't do that. It says he has a different 4955 than I do, so his is actually a bit better. Edward Simpson, he says, the case cedar that Duke made can be found on LS 2013 website, and I agree with you, that engine sounds horrible, so Edward's on the same side as me. He doesn't like the engine sound at all. I'm totally with you. Daniel says, the John Deere has a 176.48 drawbar horsepower with a 210 horsepower PTO. Actually, that tractor's probably too small for that other trailer then. Oh, it's in the wrong mode, no wonder. That's why he's being all silly. Trying to figure out why he was just going out in circles and he wasn't waiting anywhere. Because the way it works is the waiting point is actually your filling point for the fertilizer, so it thinks it's just filling it, but obviously it's not, so. Jared says, in Michigan, farmers around here haven't had good luck this year, so they haven't been able to plant much. So yeah, they're in the same boat as we are here in Ontario, so some people have gotten stuff in the ground, some people haven't. It really comes down to where you're located. Why am I in the passenger seat here? That's strange. I hit the wrong button there. Yeah, I'm totally in the passenger seat here. Not sure why. Oh, there it is. So you could do that, apparently. I never knew you could do that. So this has the passenger mod. Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. Why was I able to do it there the first time? What did I don't even know what button that was to change. Okay, so we're in here? No. X? No. C? No. What is it then? Huh. Now I'm all curious. See if I can figure it out. Nope, nope, nope. It's not Z. It's not Q. R wouldn't make any sense. T? No. F is just lights. What the heck is it then? It was definitely Z. Maybe it's Control Z. No. I don't know what it was. Strange. Oops, I should probably take that off. It's V. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but apparently you can sit in the passenger seat, although I'm not sure how. Oh. Anyways. Are you in the right mode? Yes, you are. Overloader board. I don't know why you decided to continue on there. Alright, these guys are just not having a good time right now. They are all sorts of messed up. Alright, let's line this guy up here. And you always need to do it yourself, is what seems to work best usually. There we go. This is what happens when you have too many tractors on the field. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a mix-up there. Well, that's not so bad then. Where is this guy? Is he full yet? Good. Driver helper, there we go. Yeah, so lots of things, lots of people not having much luck when it comes down to farming this year. It's been a kind of a strange year because we had like really nice times with some good weather, and then it went rain again. So not everybody's been able to. Tubby says there's a nice tractor on Big Boss Modding, a New Holland tractor, the T9 V1. I think I've tried that one, and it makes a weird sound. What else do we got here? My man says, are you going to episode 30, or are you going to do more episodes than that? So, as I mentioned, probably episode 30 is the time when I'm going to change it out. Alright. That's about it. Looks like that's all the comments from last episode. Excellent. So this guy should actually sell it properly this time, yeah. It was interesting, I was reading the Farmers Forum the other day, or maybe it was today, and apparently we have some Mennonites moving close to the area, I guess. And one of the things they were saying is, you know, be careful about the Mennonites because they drive differently, and well, they don't really drive at all. They use buggies and whatnot. So they were saying about that kind of stuff, you know, be careful about that. And apparently they bought up a chunk of land not too far from where I live. So perhaps I will see them on the road every now and then if I'm in that area. It's not like exactly where I live, but it's kind of not terribly far either, so. Perfect. Yeah, I thought I would just take over for that headland because these guys always mess that corner up. Every time. Excellent. Sweet. Oh, I really don't like the sound of that tractor. And that tractor is definitely not big enough for that. It just looks funny. Yeah. I'm gonna... Oh, I don't have it. Can I put it into course 7? There we go. Let's decide to drive now. It just looks too silly for me. I thought it was... I realize now that it's not powerful enough. So I'm just gonna... I guess I'll move it out of the way first. And what I'll do is I'll grab the New Holland, which is... I'm not sure where the New Holland got off to. And we're just gonna leave the John Deere over here. Call this the corner of shame, I don't know. Not John Deere specifically, but just this one. Where the heck did that New Holland go? Oh, it's here. Well, I can switch these guys out. That's not a problem. This guy should have more than enough horsepower. It's got 240, maybe, well, I don't know. 240 horsepower there for this guy, so he should have, I should say, enough horsepower in order to deal with it, but not really sure. Alright. Let's set this guy up to the right course then. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of, it was a little let down by that 4955. I thought it would be nicer, but not as nice as that. Oh, I know what's happening here. Drive now. Alright, this guy is waiting for somebody now. Send driver home. If you can you switch drivers? Oh, that'd be too nice. Stop driver. Send driver home. No. I wondered if that was going to happen. That's always a problem when you do that kind of stuff, is that if you switch out tractors, this way. Doesn't have a trailer, so we'll just set it up so it just runs the course, and hopefully it's not going to do it. Oh well, maybe it will. We'll see. Sorry, I'm going to change that so it doesn't make that sound. Nope. Let's get him going here. Always a problem, right? Always a problem. Let's just see what happens here. Perfect. This guy's just only finished around a headland. That's crazy. You'd think it would do, you know, go a little bit faster, but I set it to 5 miles an hour, so that's probably the reason why. Technically with canola, you probably could go a bit faster, but if you're harvesting stuff like wheat or barley, the speed at which you're going to be harvesting is going to decrease, you know, depending on yield. Drive now. It's not the following tractor at all. Oh, there it goes. We'll see. No. Anyways, this is me figuring this out. Alright, I'm going to stop it there for now, folks. A little bit of a short episode today, but nothing you haven't seen before. So, I'm going to call it there. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, harvesting on Central Kansas. Catch you guys later.